My name's Howard Warren. My business is called Subaqua Photographics. It's been going for quite a long time, since the early 90s. Well, it all started, I suppose, when I was a teenager and I was taking photos for my high school. I was photographing the sports, shall we say, heroes of our school, visiting bands. I was photographing various school events, working in the darkroom, and furthermore studying photography, of course, under the senior lecturer there. After I left high school, of course, I continued doing nightclub work, etc. And that actually really got busy. And then, as a scuba diver, of course, got involved in underwater photography, and that grew, of course, into Subaqua Photographics. And it just continues today. Although underwater photography isn't the main thrust and focus of the business anymore, it's an element of it because most of the time my clients want cities, towns, etc., that sort of thing.
When did you start scuba diving?
Well, I suppose because I'd always been swimming a lot, spearfishing anyway. I had an interest in the ocean. I was very, very environmentally concerned. So most important thing, I suppose, was to take my swimming and snorkeling, spearfishing to the next level. And, you've got to pass through, diving medicals. You've got to be trained thoroughly. The Australian standards are amongst the highest in the world. Well, we've got excellent dive sites in Port Phillip Bay, for example. I mean, out of Portsea, most of the dive sites the boats leave from Portsea. So, you've got Portsea Hole, which is 1.5 kilometres offshore. You've got the Pope's Eye. You've got a 2-kilometre section of the Wall, which is it's like the Great Barrier Reef. It is absolutely fabulous, but it's cold water diving. You've got every kind of marine wildlife down there, large pelagic fish, you've got some elements, you've got sharks, you've got lots and lots of things like, massive stingrays, crayfish. The dives, there are many, many shipwrecks out in the deep water out beyond in Bass Strait. You've got lots of, you've got 4, J-class submarines from World War I. And the submarines were the only state where we have sunken submarines for people to go through. It's like diving through a large sewage pipe. If you can imagine a very wide sort of PVC pipe and you're swimming through it, but there's a lot of fittings left. And these submarines were sunk around 1926 to 1928. They were found with magnometers a very long time ago, and they're one of the favourite dives of the Victorian public. I suppose, I can't wait to dive with white pointer sharks and take some photos of that. Yes, in the cage, or actually be even more daring and get out of the cage and swim with one without the protection of a shark cage. Well, I suppose the main story that gave me this concept was there was quite some years ago, a Chinese national had thrown a message in a bottle from a freighter and it landed on the Great Ocean Road. Now, 2 people walking their dog picked that bottle up, so, oh, look at this, and they took it to the Victoria Police Force. The Victoria Police Force opened the bottle, got the message out, had it translated and delivered it to the actual person it was addressed to. That made the news, and I happened to be down there and I saw it and I thought, someone's really done it now. And I suppose from that point, I started looking at ways of doing a product similar to this. Bearing in mind, it took over 4 years to get a design that could register, patent, trademark, and around the world. So this is your basic postcard concept, which there's your front of your postcard there, highlighting, of course, teens helping other teens. Okay, the cap comes off, and the message is inside. Now, the person, of course, this one was packaged this way, but the marvelous thing is then you fill in the message. You had an awesome experience here, experiencing everything of teens helping other teens, etc. It was a once in a lifetime experience. All the good things about appearing on this show. And the marvellous thing is, of course, when it's filled in, they wrap it up, they stick it in the bottle, squeeze the bottle, put the cap in, add the address.
Squeeze the bottle to get the air out?
Yes, and the marvellous thing is, of course, it just goes straight through that $2 slot. You put your address and your details there, add stamps and post. There's instructions right here.
And you don't need to put it in an envelope or anything?
No, it goes through. So many people are so fascinated with this from teenagers up. They look at it and say, wow, you can literally now send a message in a bottle-shaped mailing envelope to anywhere in the world. We're a novel little business. Well, I think the youth of today need to focus on finding something very special that they can do and take each opportunity that comes along and take it as far as they can. And I think, and don't quit, don't give up. You might have to adjust your strategy. Don't adjust what it is you want to become. If that's what you're after, go for it. The opportunities are out there.
Hey, Mum, check this out. Did you know that 1 in 6 kids suffer from depression? And that can be from any number of reasons. From bullying, eating disorders, learning difficulties, and that is just a select few from a long list. Teenagers frequently feel like nobody understands them and nobody cares about the difficulties they are facing. That's where Teen Talk comes in. We want to challenge that perception. Hopes, dreams, challenges. Teen Talk Production, a series of interviews involving brave young youth from 9 to 25 years talking about their feelings and experiences. A platform to give teens a real voice in these virtual technological generations. 4T Too Hot. 4 teens to help other teens. A tool for teens to communicate with each other about issues that affect them. Founder of Teen Talk, Dr. Verity Sparkle, Linda Walsh, started a platform to help link the youth community with their own voice. She saw the struggles our teens are facing. Her goals are to help them get better, improve and grow as young people into strong adults. Teen Talk is a contemporary show that discusses the daily lives of teenagers, featuring teens telling their stories. Stories of hope, coping, triumph, success. As you know, running a cause is not cheap. We need your support to help these teens. Donations to our cause can help fund film production, crew, equipment, broadcasting, internet, host functions, events, gifts and prizes. Your donations won't just help fund our cause, but help kids and teens around Australia. You can help make a difference. Help us help youth by making a difference. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi. teentalkproduction.com.au. We commenced broadcasting on Channel 31 from June 2015, celebrating 25 broadcasted episodes and 2 seasons in 2015, with 59 broadcasted episodes from season 3 to 5 for 2016. We have at least 749 interviewees filmed on our current database, with 109 volunteer film crew and promotions help. We have 19 regular volunteer team members and 37 sponsors to date who have advertised on our program, and also 10 gift donors to date. Pledge a donation and you will receive a free Teen Talk wristband and a single DVD of Teen Talk Season 3 to 5. Plus, you automatically enter the draw to win a DSLR camera or GoPro Plus accessories, vouchers, full set of DVDs Season 3 to 5 of Teen Talk and much more. Teen Talk broadcasts every Friday at 4 p.m. and also every Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Your donations won't just help fund our cause, but help kids and teens around Australia.